No, I don't. Do you know what? Right, listen. Okay, I don't mind having a conversation about cocaine. I really don't. A very open and honest conversation with you all. Right. Not everybody, um, tell them I'll send it in tomorrow morning. Not everybody, yeah, is like this. So what I'm gonna say now, if you're not like this, then you're not like this. But there might be some people in my chat who take that stuff who are like this, and you'll be able to relate. I'm personally not like this. I'm not. Yeah. There's a few reasons why I'm dead against it. There's a few. There is a few. Now, me being naive when I was younger, yeah, because I haven't taken it now for fucking nearly 10 years, right? But I did when I was younger. So I'm coming from a place of somebody who has. I was never a guy that bought it for myself kind of thing, unless I was out with the lads. If I was out with the lads, you know, on a night out and everybody's going into the toilet, well, I'm obviously going to chip some money towards it because otherwise I'd be a sponge. And I ain't like that. But I never was one to, you know, plan my night around the white powder. But if I was out with loads of lads and it was all on the white powder, well, I would join in. Yeah. That's where I was with the sniff, right? For when I was younger, when I used to go clubbing and stuff like that, yeah. My mum's always been dead against it, right? And my mum, one day, fucking hell, nearly 10 years ago, I don't know the exact date it came out, but nearly 10 years ago, a documentary came out, yeah, on, well, I watched it on YouTube, but I think it came out on something else. And it was Gordon Ramsay, because his brother was addicted to the sniff, and his brother died, right? Yeah. So Gordon Ramsay made a documentary going into the Peruvian jungle and showing you how it was made and what was put in it and stuff. Now, up to this point, I wasn't like I am now. I was quite knowledgeable about a lot of things, but if you've never learned about something, you're not going to know, right? So for me, and I swear this, if you would have asked me before I watched this documentary what sniff was, right, and how it was made, I would have said to you something along the lines of, well, it's a plant, it's a leaf. I know it's a leaf. So I presume what they do is they put it in the sun, bake the leaf. By doing that, the leaf goes white. They crunch it up, add whatever they're going to add to it, and that's what you put in your nose. That's what I thought in my naivety. When I watched that documentary, I realised that it's actually made with cement powder, sulfuric acid, folic acid, diesel, petrol, or rat poison. Now, when I realised that's what it was made with, that was the day I stopped completely and I would never put it in my body again. And it was all Class A drugs. So when I was younger, I'd take pills. I'd have a few pills. If I was going to a rave, I'd have a few E's and that. Speed, I've had plenty of speed. Mate, as soon as I watched that documentary, everything stopped. Done. Fucking finished. I cannot believe I was putting that shit in my body for the amount of years I was and I didn't fucking know. This shit should be taught in schools. This is an important thing. This should be taught in schools. Because who the fuck would take it if you knew what was in it? And then, through not taking it, and I haven't been on it for years now, right? So through not taking it, I have now witnessed. So when everybody's on sniff and you're not, it's a different wavelength. You're not on the same wavelength, so you notice a lot more. So I've been out with lads, and I never noticed before because I've always been. So this is when it comes to the two different types of people, right? When I'm on anything, I'm happy as fuck. Right, I am. Unless somebody starts some shit. If somebody starts some shit, I will turn evil really quick. But predominantly, if you leave me alone, I'm quite a happy wreckhead. Yeah, I'm a happy-go-lucky wreckhead, you know what I'm saying? I don't really cause trouble, right? And I used to wonder why all the trouble started. Because I'd be out with my mates, yeah, and I'd be dancing on the dance floor, man. Nowhere near, I'm not even arguing with nobody. I'm not dancing with anybody's missus. I'm not doing that. I'm just dancing by myself on the dance floor. The next thing I know, mate, one of the lads is like, Danny, we need you. Danny, we need you. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over the other side of the club and I can see glasses being thrown and everything. I'm like, oh my God. I go over there and end up in a fight that I haven't even started or even seen how was started. But my mates are fighting, so I've got to back them up, right? I never used to realise how that started until I stopped taking it. And then I went out with them and just drunk and watched them. Oh my God. Now you have, I would say, 25% of people who take sniff who are like me, who are happy-go-lucky, they don't cause no trouble, they're just out for a good night. You have 75%, and I don't give a shit. And like I would say when I was younger, it was more like 40%, 60% good, 40% bad. Now, as we get into modern day, I don't know what the fuck they're putting in it, mate, but it's causing psychosis. So you see the most nice person in the world that is always nice as fuck. They get pissed, they go to the toilet, they come out and they're horrible. They're a piece of shit. They're arguing with everybody. They're sharking everybody. And it happens all the time. And that's what there's certain people I don't hang about with no more. Like everybody knows, if you come out with me, don't bring no sniff. Don't take it around me because I'll go mad. Yeah, because I don't want you around me on that shit. You will change character. I didn't notice it when I was sniffed up, right? But at the end of the day, I fucking notice it now. And that's my problem with it. One, it's poison. Now I know what's in it. That shit's poison. I don't give a fuck. That's poison, man. Would you get to a car and start drinking the diesel and shit? No, you wouldn't, would you? Would you stick acid in your body? No, you wouldn't. That's how it's made. Watch this fucking shit yourself. Type in Gordon Ramsay sniff documentary. Watch it your fucking self, man. Seriously, watch that shit yourself. And then, now I'm not on it, I've noticed what it does to people. And there's too many people that turn evil on it as opposed to people who are nice on it nowadays. I do probably think there's probably something being put in it that's doing that. So for me, that's why. And that's why I'll never take Class A drugs again. The only two things that I will ever take in my life that we would call drugs is the green and magic mushrooms. Because you pick it and ingest it in whatever way you choose to. And that's the only thing that I will ever take the rest of my life. Everything else is not happening. Well, no. Ayahuasca I would probably take. Yeah, ayahuasca. Or DMT.